I've just arrived in Edinburgh Waverley Station, and first of all I'm gonna go and check out the Royal Mile. But when I got here, I realised I left my main camera in the house, so it's pure amateur hour on the Don Margo channel. Anyway, so that means if this video shakes a little bit, it's due to using my phone, but I am going to try and keep it as steady as possible, not to have it shaking all over the place. Anyway, let's show you Edinburgh. Behind us now, I believe that is the Royal Mile. So I'm going to head down there and have a little walk around, and then meet my friend for lunch. He's at work at the minute, but I'm going to check out the Royal Mile and see what it's like. It's a very sunny day compared to Newcastle. No sign of snow anywhere. So I'm going to have a walk down there, have a little look around. According to the map, the Royal Mile is that way anyway, so let's see if I'm right or wrong. This is the road up to the Royal Mile. I'll come up that road there. It's called Cockburn Street. Funny name, I suppose. Cockburn. And this leads to the Royal Mile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up the Royal Mile, have a little look around, and then there'll probably be time to find where my mate have lunch. So we'll have lunch, and then after that I'm probably going to go in the castle if it's open. And actually, compared to Newcastle, the weather is absolutely lovely in Edinburgh. It's not as cold, no snow, nice blue sky, brilliant weather. So I'm loving that. So let's get on and enjoy the day. So this is the Royal Mile now. This is a famous street in Edinburgh and all of the UK. A lot of people know about this. They like to come here when they come to Edinburgh. I quickly popped in to St. Giles Cathedral, which is on the Royal Mile. So I'm inside there now. I'll show you what it looks like. It's really nice inside. Right, that was St. Giles Cathedral on the Royal Mile. Just a little pop in, have a quick look around. They do guided tours if you want it, but I just had a look inside and a look around. Scotland is famous for tartan. So the pattern on these scarves, this is tartan. Here's another famous product of Scotland, shortbread, one of my favourites. I absolutely love shortbread, but you can also buy it from the supermarket, like, instead of a tourist shop. This is the bagpipes, famous Scottish instrument. First ones I've seen today. Get your bagpipe suit. You kind of come to Scotland without seeing some bagpipes. So if you do visit Scotland, try your best to see someone giving it a blow.
Morning, sir.
Morning, Alan.
I'm always in the company of the ladies. I'm always in the company of the ladies.
Always, yeah.
It's the makeup. Now stop checking me out. I know there's to be. Stop it! I'm telling my mum on you. Stop. Okay, my lady.
So this is the outside of Edinburgh Castle. So standing on this edge here, you can see why they plunked the castle at the top of this hill. It would be a good defensive position. Most castles in the UK, I should say, are like this, plunked on the top of a hill. I'll show you the view. So you can see it's pretty steep. If you were gonna attack the castle, you would have to run up that hill, get oil thrown on you or something. And there's the view. That is Edinburgh down below. That is Edinburgh down below, I should say. Nice view from up here. On the Royal Mile, most shops are gift shops, coffee shops, bars or restaurants, and so that's most of the things here. And at the end of the Royal Mile is the castle. So that's the Royal Mile. You get a good view of Edinburgh Castle from the road here. You can see how steep it is on the side. That's why it's a good position for a castle. Different view of the castle. Here you can see how hard it would be to take the castle. So this is the road, and then up there is Edinburgh Castle on this big rock here. If you were an invading army, it would be a nightmare trying to get into that. Right now I'm on Prince's Street. I believe this is one of the main shopping streets in Edinburgh, and I'm gonna walk down here. I've decided I'm not gonna go in the castle. Just hang on a second. Fire engine going past. I've decided I'm not gonna go in the castle. I looked online, it looks like every castle I've seen. So I'm just gonna give it a miss, and I'm enjoying my day in Edinburgh anyway. So I'm just gonna potter about and see what else I can find. But the castle is opposite us, looks great. I actually think the castle is good to see from outside. See if you can see it. I'll move over here. So that's the castle up there, opposite Prince's Street on the hill. It's such a brilliant defensive position. It's absolutely great. Bus goes past, and another bus. Boom, there's the castle. There's another good view of Edinburgh Castle here from Prince's Street. Actually, it looks much better from outside than inside of the castle. And my friend told us something else, which I find a bit more interesting. He said there's Voldemort's grave is in Edinburgh, and that's what Voldemort character in Harry Potter was based on, apparently. So I'm busy looking for that right now. But if you do want to go in the castle, if you do decide you would like to go in the castle, it's 21 quid on the door, or it's £18 online. And I feel like a lot of castles in England, they're similar price. I checked Bamburgh Castle, that was about 18 quid as well. So if you come, be aware that each castle is going to be like probably between 12 and 20 quid a castle. So hi, that's the castle behind us up there. It looks absolutely brilliant. All the best pictures online are from outside, nothing good's from inside, so bear that in mind as well. Anyway, on to look for Voldemort's grave. Here we go. Let's see, can we find it or not find it? It's the mission and I've accepted it. Right, I found the graveyard. This is apparently where weirdest thing I've filmed so far, like, but this is apparently where the grave is. So this is Greyfriars Bobby. Apparently there was a homeless dog here, and this homeless dog, the caretaker at the graveyard would feed it, so it would come here all the time. And when it died, they built this statue for him here in this headstone by Edinburgh Council, by the look of it. Now I'm in the graveyard looking for Voldemort's gravestone. Apparently Voldemort's grave is in here somewhere, but as it happens, it is a graveyard. There is a lot of graves and I don't know which one it is. Luckily there was a tour group and they all came here, so I just presumed this is the one, and it was the one. This is Voldemort's grave apparently. This is what J.K. Rowling used. I get the feeling this graveyard is famous just because of how old the headstones are. They're all ancient. And you can see the snow. So the woman who works in the graveyard, she said those skull and crossbones on there, that probably indicates it's from the plague. She said she doesn't know for sure, but she says it's probably a good guess. Still find it weird. This is a tourist attraction, but there's loads of tourists here. The whole place is full of tourists. So this is based in the old part of Edinburgh, and you can see the houses behind. The gravestones, they're unlike gravestones today. Look at them. They're so fancy. And then the architecture of the houses behind just add to the scene. This here is the old part of Edinburgh, and it's got a casserole wang and a golden tea. Anyway, you can see between either side of casserole wang and golden tea, it is extremely old. The architecture is fantastic. Alright, I eventually stumbled across somewhere to buy a deep fried Mars bar, and I had a whole selection that you can choose from. So I got a deep fried cream egg as well. He said they're only on around Easter time, so I got, that's a cream egg, that's a Mars bar. I tried the cream egg. Oh man, the cream egg is mint. Look at that, cream egg. feel like my trip to Scotland is complete. A deep fried Mars bar and a deep fried cream egg. That's what it's all about. That's what I was looking for. Right, so that was Edinburgh. I'm on the train now, going back to Newcastle. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks very much. I'll see you next time. Remember, super thanks, Dosh. Thanks, next time. Bye.